Virgo, welcome to your welcome to your holiday season tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. If you are not on my mailing list, you are not going to get that 2020 email that is coming up, and it's going to be a daily one, right? So with that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I was just switching around the decks there. I like to keep them moving now that I have enough. So with that said, when I went into your intuition, my intuition for your message for the week, what I actually got was be ready. Are you ready to fly? Right? And it was like a question. It's like, are you ready? Are you ready to go on to that next stage? What I kept seeing was birds, and all different kinds of birds. And then in the end I saw one that was like, it was almost like it was covered in armor or covered in metal. And this really tells me, as I say that, 3 birds fly overhead, and this really tells me that you're it's almost like you're done with something. Very similar message to Gemini. You're finished with something, right? And now you're ready to take flight. This is the moment where, you know, you discover that you've got wings, and it's like, okay, well, the only way that they're ever really going to be seasoned, the only way that you're ever going to be ready to fly is by leaping off, is by taking that leap of faith. And whatever that means to you, this is about you asking yourself, are you ready to fly? Are you ready to succeed? Are you ready for whatever is coming next? Now, this is your holiday season, right? So not a great deal happens around this time, but let's have a look, see what is your destiny card for the week ahead. Ooh, okay, so yours has jumped out, and it is the Wheel of Fortune, right? You have your finger on the pulse. This has happened to you a lot this year, right? Where your destiny card is the same as the weekly general destiny, right? Which is beautiful. This really does suggest that not only will you be having a lot of fun, not only will you be having a lot of laughter, but you will start to understand your own cycles. You're going to start to understand your own patterns this week. This could very well be a week where you see how you kind of limit yourself, not where you hold yourself back, but where you limit yourself. And the thing about, you know, being ready to fly, you know, they test them out. Okay, will they work? You know, but now I just need to know if they're gonna, right? This is about really finding wherever your self-doubt is and saying to yourself, you know what, doubt or no doubt, I am ready. This is time to do something new. It's time to get out of that comfort zone. It's time to, you know, go ahead with whatever my plans are. Your direction card for the week ahead is the Strength card. You've got to find your courage, dig deep inside yourself and know and understand in your heart of hearts that who you are is enough, that what you have created is enough, and that where you go from here is going to be exactly where you are meant to be, so that you can enjoy a life coming into fruition, right? The Strength card as a destiny, as a direction card as well. This talks about your physical strength, your physical health. For some of you, this might be taking up a hobby. For some of you, this could be you maybe even walking an old path that you've walked, maybe picking a hobby back up, maybe finding you know, a skill that's been dormant of some sort. This really does look like you're taking care of your physical health this week, though. For a lot of you, the only thing that I will say, it looks like maybe you might be not restraining yourself. Like, if you want to eat the Christmas pudding and the cherry, you know, the brandy cream and the Christmas dinner, like whatever it is you want to do this week, everybody kind of gets a free pass. If you want to overindulge a little, you can do so. All right, it's kind of saying to you, don't be too rigid when it comes to the physical stuff, but equally don't take it so far that you end up making yourself feel ill. Find balance, darling. Your insight card for the week ahead, right, is the Queen of Pentacles. This is about you being in your energy, right? This is the Queen of Pentacles under the Wheel of Fortune. This is I think you've got the bird in the background there. I've been having so many of these synchronicities lately. It's crazy, right? And the Wheel of Fortune can represent synchronicity, and the Queen of Pentacles is very Virgo-like, right? It's lots of creative but physical, tangible energy. And as an insight card, it's basically saying to you, you could really start to understand where you need to take the limits off. You could really start to understand how certain opportunities that are already in your life. This isn't necessarily about things that are coming in. This is about things that are already on the table at the moment. You might start to understand them in a different way. And this week you could discover that actually, you know what, my heart is really invested in this. I didn't realize it at the time, but this is something that I would really like to do, something that I'd really like to be a part of. So whatever offers you have on the table at the moment, give them more serious consideration than you have already. Have a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Thank you for all of your support throughout the year. It has meant the absolute world to me. Take care, and I'll see you soon.